The way I first heard about Kotaro Lives Alone is how I hear about most things these days, through TikTok. I was seeing other creators say that this anime was so sad and depressing and heartfelt, but just by looking at it, you wouldn't be able to tell that right away. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to roast the boy Kotaro, but those eyes are piercing my soul whenever I look into them. Yes, he is a child, but my guy has some stone cold eyes with a lot of stuff going on behind them. Because as it turns out, yeah, this anime about a kindergarten student who lives alone in an apartment building is actually a very touching story. And I'm so sorry to say this, but with how deep some of these storylines get, I can't even begin to go in depth on a lot of this without spoiling it for you. This 12-episode anime fills itself with story after story that seems to always start off in a lighthearted manner. But then it takes some twists and turns that just make you feel bad for not only Kotaro, but even the other side characters. Most of these side characters are the other tenants of the apartment building. We have Shin, the lazy manga artist who can't seem to write a decent story and lives off of prize money. Mizuki, the girl who is a nightclub hostess who also deals with her fair share of money and guy problems. And then Isamu, the Yakuza-looking thug that seems to have an awfully odd attachment with Kotaro. It's not exactly on those Hisoka levels, but it seems a bit out of place until you see his character development later in the story. There's other side characters that also get involved along the way, with a majority of them coming with more pieces to the puzzle of who Kotaro really is. Because I'm not sure how they do things in Japan, but if a kindergarten student was able to afford a whole ass apartment in this economy, you know there's some crazy shit going on behind the scenes. I love how each character may not connect with each other directly, but they hinge themselves on Kotaro in a way that moves the story forward for each one of them, but always seems to move the story forward for Kotaro as well. No matter what challenge Kotaro faces, there's always someone there to support him, and from time to time he does the same thing for others. And it may not be in a way that's totally helpful because, again, he's only 5 years old after all, but even still he does his best, which tends to always lead into moments that make you feel for him. And these seemingly one-note characters all get their chance to develop as we dig deeper into the parts of their past. The fact that these characters also act as a method of slowly peeling away at Kotaro's past makes them all the more interesting as the anime progresses. Without spoiling all the minute details, this anime takes a soft approach to covering some topics like abuse, betrayal, death, and even assault. And it was shocking to see this cutesy anime go as far as these subjects and not ruin the overall vibe. Normally you see pieces of media that cover this stuff while making dark jokes about it or even having a totally depressing vibe throughout the entire thing. But no, Kotaro Lives Alone keeps itself focused on the journeys of this 5-year-old and his adult friends, while still being able to make you laugh, cry, and reflect from the first episode all the way to the last. So if you're looking for a short anime that will send you on a roller coaster of emotions and leave you wanting more, this is definitely one of the best recommendations of the year. And that's about all I have for today, so subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I will see you guys next time.